Hi, I'm Kevin Zavian. I'm with Doyle Auctioneers and Appraisers, and I'm very excited today because we're going to talk to you about a wonderful, exciting watch that is coming up for sale in our December auction. We've always had this thing with numbers and letters attached to these wonderful objects in our life, and at the time period that this was made, a Ferrari was introducing a 166 mm. A wonderful car that actually won the Mille Miglia and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. While this was also being manufactured in the midst of World War II, which was an engineering feat in itself, P-51 Mustangs, fighter planes were being produced. And heck, used from the time they were manufactured all the way into the 80s. And we're just breaking this out. And it could be the first time it's been out in all those years. It's just wonderful. So let me open it. It's in the original box. It's a Patek Philippe. I like to build the suspense here a little bit. This is one of the holy grails of watch collecting in the watch world. It's a Patek Philippe reference 1518. What's so significant about this watch is that at the time, it was the first perpetual calendar watch made with a chronograph function in it. The engineering marvel of this is that all of this mechanisms used to be in a big pocket watch. So Patek Philippe had to shrink everything down into this smaller size. So really amazing that the guys in the factory could achieve this. They made 281 examples. 58 of them were in pink gold. A subset of that would be 12 that were pink dials with pink gold. There were 215 like this one in 18 karat yellow gold. And there were 4 very elusive ones made in stainless steel. They used a very extensively modified Val Joule caliber 13, 23 Joule as the E-Bosch for the basis of this movement. If you look at it, it's got these rather full lugs. You can see here they're very crisp. The pinholes are very clean, not a lot of wear. The marks on the side that they would stamp into the lugs. A classic hallmark of this watch is this big, oversized blank crown. The tachometer outside chapter ring, the minutes ring indicators. You can see the hand for stop seconds. You see the day and date aperture and the Moonphase and the other subsidiary dials. Also, in the back of the case, what's interesting, there's a little key in the poinçon, and it has the number 9, and that tells us that Emile Vichet was the case maker. He really only worked on the highest end Pateks for the company. Now, about this particular watch, it's fresh to market. A lot of the watches that come up, they've been sold and then resold over the years. They come up every 10, 15, 20 years. This one belonged to a man. His name was Monroe F. Dreyer. He was one of the original madmen. He owned an ad agency. One of his big hits was Ding Dong, Avon Calling. Now, a stainless steel version of this watch in the last few years sold for $11 million. A rose gold version of this watch sold for $10 million. Many other examples of this watch have sold in the $500,000 to $1 million range. So we're very excited to offer this, and hopefully you'll bid on it. And you can view this and many more beautiful things at Doyle.com.